with the right stuff, good morning to you. Now, did you have weird and strange dreams last night? If so, you can find out the meaning behind them right here. Dream analyst Davina Mackail joins us today. What kind of calls, Davina, are you after?
All sorts of calls. We're looking for character dreams mainly today.
What does that mean?
Well, like if you've dreamt that you're a celebrity, or you dream that you're somebody else in the dream, because often we can be a king, or you dreamt that maybe Napoleon turned up in your dream, or some historical figure, or something like that.
OK, so you've had nightmares, bizarre dreams about people you haven't seen in ages, about houses, cars, schools, teeth, past relationships, dying.
All of those.
Give Davina a call, 0207 173 5555. I mentioned mine moments ago, where I was on the roof of a tube train, moving at high speed, sharing some pick and mix sweets with Norma Major. When
was that? Was that a recent dream? Or?
No, it was a few years ago, but it was after quite a while, still a while after John Major had left office.
Yeah, it's interesting. What do you? I mean, I can tell you what the tube train is. It's interesting what you associate with Norma Major.
Right.
What does she conjure up to you?
She once chased me down the street.
Did she really?
Yeah, when I was a reporter and I think slightly irritated her, so maybe there was some anxiety.
So, yeah, well, because basically the high-speed tube station is the trajectory of your career. That's how you're travelling through life. So at that time in life, you were kind of going through life at pretty high speed. Yeah. Right? The fact that you got a dream of her is maybe the anxiety was that you were going a little bit too fast and you hadn't had time to catch up with yourself, and she might still be chasing you down the street and kind of catch up.
Thank you very much. Clearing that up. I do think I do rate that as the strangest one I've ever had. But let's get some calls on. As I say, there's the number, and you've got a number of emails that have got very popular. This. Let's get our first call. Pollyanna, who have you got?
We've got Sarah from Surrey on line 1.
OK, hello, Sarah. Good morning to you.
Hello there.
Hello there. You are through to Davina. It's a recent dream, Sarah. What happened?
I dream of headless people.
Right. When did this happen?
Oh, it's been going on a few years now, and the thing is, I know who they are, but they just haven't got a head.
How can you identify them without their heads?
I just know, it's weird. I know who they are. It's just strange.
OK, Davina.
Sarah, are they people, when you say you know who they are they people in your life, like family members or things like that?
Yeah.
The headless aspect is, I mean, it's what you need to look at is the aspects of them that relate to you, because all people in our lives, if they're turning up in your dreams, actually relate to a different, inside part of you. So it'd be worth looking at who those people are. The fact that they've lost their heads means that they've got no form of communication, they've got no senses, in a sense. So where are you perhaps very stressed out at the time you have that dream? Where do you feel you're literally maybe running around like a headless chicken? All those kind of thoughts. It might be that that's your stress mechanism.
Right.
That when you turn up at very busy times in your life.
Yeah.
So watch where it occurs in that sense.
Right, OK.
OK.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah. It does, yeah.
OK, all right. Sarah, with the headless people dreams, thank you very much. Let's go. So obviously, by its nature, it's a surreal conversation, this, isn't it? Let's go. You've got an email there, Davina.
I've got a very interesting email here from, this is from Sue Simpson. She lost her first baby at 2 days old in 1990, very sadly. And every now and again, this baby has turned up and talked to her in her dreams. When she wakes, she knows this has happened but doesn't know what conversations she's had. And obviously, she's very concerned that this is happening, or is she going mad? Now, I think that's worth... I mean, I personally do believe spirits can come and revisit us, but, however, in our dreams, very specifically, when people lose someone close, they often dream of that person, and even a long time afterwards, because there's a deep need inside them to be able to communicate, and they have that energy and connection with that. So your unconscious hasn't lost the connection with the person, but it does come from inside them. So I don't think she's going mad.
If people want to... she may not want those dreams to end, but taking Sarah as an example with the dream she described. But if you want these recurring dreams, how can you stop them if you do want to?
You need to face up to the problem. So with her, if she actually looks as, oh, this is a stressed time in my life, what am I not doing? I'm running around, I'm not dealing with the stress. I need to slow down, face the stress. She could actually ask, she could actually go in a meditation, for example, just sitting quietly, actually ask what that headless person was trying to say to her. What is that person actually trying to communicate? And she will get a message from that.
Can't say anything, it's not got a head.
No, I know, but but like she knows who they are, they will say something in her mind.
No, they can't speak.
No, but they will.
They haven't got a mouth. Right.
But they will.
OK, Pollyanna, what's next?
Well, we have Angelo, who also has reoccurring dreams. She's on line 3.
OK, Angela, morning to you.
Morning.
Hello there. You're through to Davina. Tell us the nature of this recurring dream.
It's actually about... it's usually always a dog. Sometimes it's a cat, but it's usually always a dog, and it's got a hold in my right hand. It's biting down at my right hand, and I can feel the pain as well. And people that are around me, even like my husband, or maybe are just they won't help me, or they're laughing at me and they don't believe me that the dog's biting me, and I'm like shouting, please will you get this dog off me, and it's reoccurring all the time.
When you say it reoccurs all the time, Angela, I mean every week, every month, over the years?
Probably about once or twice a month.
For how long?
Oh God, I can't remember how long. It's
I mean
been
years.
for a while, yeah.
Yeah. What do you associate with dogs, firstly? What do dogs mean to you?
Well, my husband he trains dogs. He's a dog handler for the police, and we've got about 5 dogs at home.
Oh, okay, so that's quite a significant...
That's probably why it's always dogs.
Yeah, sure. The right hand offers the right side of the body, bearing in mind that dreams are always to do with metaphor and symbol, relates to the male or the masculine side of you. Could actually be something to do with that comes up when there's a fear of maybe not surviving in some way, or there's a fear of not being able to make progress or going forward, because it's that masculine action, taking action side of you that's being bitten. The fact that no one's helping you feels that you're unsupported. So it could be just start to notice when that recurrence takes place. Is it times when you don't feel your husband's around, or you're not being supported by your family and friends, and you're not making progress in life? Look at that.
All right, Angela, thank you very much. Let's go to another call. Pollyanna, what we got?
We've got Charlie now on line 4.
OK, hello, Charlie.
Hello.
Good morning to you, Charlie. You are through to Davina. Tell us, is this a recurring dream, Charlie, a one-off, a recent? Tell us about it.
It was a one-off, a big one-off, because I very rarely remember my dreams.
OK.
And it was really real. I dreamt I had a willy.
Right, OK. Let me tackle this one. Charlie. No, please, Davina.
Well, the interesting thing is that that's not as... I mean, it's obviously quite funny and whatever, but it's actually not uncommon, because we all have both male and female energies within us. So we often dream of our opposite.
So it's not a sexuality thing?
No, well, I mean, it could be something to do with the sexuality, but no, it's not saying that, you know, she obviously thinks should be a man or anything like that. All it is her expressing her masculine side of herself.
OK. Charlie, did it worry you, this dream?
No, oddly, it seemed quite normal, because when I woke up in the morning, I actually checked to see whether or not it was still there, because it was so real. And at the time in the dream, it was like, oh, look, there's a willy. It wasn't sort of a, oh, my gosh, there's a willy.
Yeah, so what I would suggest that why that dream's coming up for you is maybe you need to assert your masculine side a little bit more, maybe be a bit more sort of, like, definite and take more action in life.
Right, OK.
Right, OK. Thank you. I thought there may be more to it than that, but that's it. Really? You're not bringing any more? OK,
I'm not saying
pretty cool.
anything else.
OK. Charlie, thank you for sharing that with us. This is... Oh, we've got one more email.
We've got one more email. This lady, Charlene, she dreamt that, a recurring dream again, that her mouth, every time she starts to talk, it fills up with stones. So they stop her from talking. Now, obviously, there's a number of... and she's had that for a number of years. Now, there's a number of different reasons, and they're kind of paradoxically opposite, in a sense, because I would suggest there's probably a secret she's got, because stones are very heavy, and it's to do with the mouth, so you can't communicate. So basically, she is hiding or keeping a secret that she's not able to communicate, and the stones are stopping her, so she needs to release herself.
So it's about a secret. There we go, very specific. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Well, that's all for today, I'm afraid.